Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of Bardikins and Birdikins Show. Excuse me, I'm late today, but that's okay. We're still gonna go anyway. I like this winter background. So do I. It's very lovely. Wonderful colors that pop. Artist did a wonderful job, and I'm very appreciative. All right. Today, we have a little bit of something that I've been wanting to do for a while. I have wanted to play Mountain Blade 2 Bannerlord on stream for a long time. I tried a year ago and it didn't stream very well. It kept freezing. But I'll keep an eye on it and see how it works nowadays. I know there's a new DLC about ships and ship combat and stuff. I'm not gonna bother right now because, nay, we have something far, far more important to achieve. This is the adventures of Blake Smith. Okay? Blake Smith. World-renowned, or soon-to-be world-renowned, blacksmith and merchant extraordinaire. Cutscenes notwithstanding. So you may ask, if you are a blacksmith, and if you are a blacksmith merchant, good sir, what culture would you choose? You could choose the Asurai, who are famed for their caravans, caravanasseries, trade. You could choose the Empire, renowned warriors and statesmen. You could even choose the Sturgeons, very cold weather, fierce warriors. Almost like Vikings, if you will. Although I do believe the water DLC adds Nords. However, today, dear viewers, we shall instead go to the roots. Yes, we shall go to the roots of smithing, to Tinland itself. We will be Botanian. Why, you may ask? Is it because of the 50% less speed penalty in woods? No. Is it because that towns owned by Botanian rulers have a chance to spawn more powerful militia? No. No, I say. Instead, it's purely for the aura, the vibe, if you will. We will be Botanian. And we will be Celtic Botanian. Pale as a sheet.
Give way!
Deep voice, yet not unintelligent. For you see, Blake Smith is a blacksmith. He is a merchant extraordinaire, or he will be. But before all of that, he is Botanian. Now, I won't spend too much time in the character creator. It doesn't do well with my ADHD. But we want a pretty stocky, big man. Big and stocky. I guess stocky and big don't go together, but big. Burly is what I was thinking of. I'm liking how he's looking. Though I think we shall go with a different hairstyle, and perhaps a more refined beard, because he is, after all, a merchant and blacksmith extraordinaire. Or will be. Right now, he's nobody. Yes. Yes, I'm liking the look already. And I do want the facial tattoos. However, it is indeed hard to see them, isn't it? But that's okay. They aren't meant to be seen by just anyone, after all. They are special. Yeah, I think we'll go with the facial tattoos. All right, and here is where we choose our family. You were born into a family of myths. 10 skill levels and a focus point to smithing, and two-handed attribute to endurance, although it'll be interesting to see. As a child, you were noted for your aptitude for numbers. Like all village children, you helped out in the fields. You also worked in the markets and caravanseries. Caravanseries. Is it caravanserai? I always thought it was caravanserai. Look at me. Caravanserai. As a youngster growing up in Calradia, war was never too far away. Did we stand with the guard, train with the hearth guard, a chieftain's servant, joined the kern, served as an envoy's guard. I think that we trained with the hearth guard. We like riding and we like polearms. Before you set out for a life of adventure, your biggest achievement was you treated people well. I like that one. That was just nice and quaint. You invested some money into a workshop. You saved your city quarter. You survived a siege. You defeated an enemy in battle. I think investing money, because we do want to become a merchant. Investing was never our strong suit. However, it was our goal. And today, at the age of 20, we set forth on a new adventure to become a Botanian merchant and smith extraordinaire. Now, the smithing in this game kind of sucks ass early on. It's a bit RNG unless you go and look up all the guides for it, which I'm not going to do. We're going in blind, which is why we are both going to be a merchant, and we will be doing all of the jousting tournaments, or I should just say tournaments. There's not really much jousting. All the tournaments just to see if we get extra money. We're going to try to limit our party size to less than 50 or fewer men. Of course, you start out being able to get 20, I think, with our leadership level. Got to always go with the green background. I don't think there's a good hammer. Let's see. What can we choose? Kind of like a hammer, I guess. I don't know. What do you think? Make it a teeny tiny, super large. All right. Let's go. No. No Finn Crusack here. This is truly Smith. And our name? Blake. Why Blake Smith, you may ask? Because as a dungeon master in D&D, there is no more common a name for an NPC that you need to make up on the spot than Blake Smith, whose specialty, this may not be surprising, is being a blacksmith. All right, so we're Botanian, we're a merchant, we're a smith. We're going to play on Bannerlord, except for I don't want the player hero to die. Everybody else can die, it's fine. There's no player hero dying. And geez, I get really salty on this difficulty when it comes to doing tournaments. Let me tell you, it can be tough. All right, well. First thing we're going to do is spend a bunch of our money, which is not a good thing when you want to be a merchant and smith. But we do need people because looters will loot us. We're going to be doing trade goods mostly for now. Once we get our smithing up, we will be doing equipment selling and making. But that can take a while. And why does it take a while? It's because you need both materials, which are expensive unless you loot them from people or can buy them. And you also need to have good luck with the current orders of the day, because unless you have the patterns unlocked, which you get from, I believe, smelting, maybe even smithing, I don't know. I know you can get them from smelting weapons that you find in the wild. Until you unlock more and more, you won't be able to do most of the patterns. So, yeah. Let's get right to it. All right, first things first. We're going to grab a couple more men. And that's way overpriced for grain, but that's okay. Do what you got to do sometimes. All right, and we're going to eke out a living. We're going to find 3 or 4 cities. Until we get our training up, we need to find 3 cities that are basically close together. That's what we're going to do. Find 3 cities that are close together, preferably with different cultures. That's more preferable. Of course, I also want to kill some looters for experience as well as some free money. The more we smith and the more we merchant, the less we're going to have to fight. Come, men. Today, you will probably die, but it's worth it for the experience that will be gained on the battlefield for me. And maybe the 1 or 2 of you that survive. All right, I already suck at this game. What do I have? I guess we start out with, what, a sumpter horse or something? Did he just deflect a fucking spear? Don't change, Bannerlord. Don't change. Well, it looks like all my men are dying. Oh. We lost. Bro, what is up with these guys deflecting a fucking spear? Well, this isn't the position I wanted to be in, but, you know, here we are. As long as we don't get trapped, we should be alright against these guys. Ooh. Why are they deflecting a fucking spear from a cat? Like, wouldn't that, like, break your arm? Oh, they hit my horse. I don't like that. It's not going well for Blake Smith so far. First battle, we lose our entire force. I don't think I've ever done that to looters before. I wonder what happened there. Usually you kill looters pretty easily, even on Bannerlord. Like, why are they all deflecting perfectly? Stupid challenging AI bullcrap. These are looters. Not... Look at this crap. These are looters, not the guys you fight that are professional soldiers. Even professional soldiers shouldn't be able to deflect a mounted man on his spear with his spear, especially going at full speed. Although I will note that this is a slow ass horse. As much as I love Mountain Blade, I would much prefer a game to come out with much better, more realistic mounted versus unmounted combat. There's a reason why mounted combat was king for so long. It's alright. Part of the reason is our polearm skill is super low. Our riding skill is super low. And although these looters have basically the same low-level skills that I do, they are also cheating because we have them on challenging AI. They know exactly what input I'll always have, even if I do it right before I attack them. All right, let's pull out the sword. How about that? How about that? Block this, bitch. Ah, don't die. That's the worst thing that you can have happen. All right, we got swords working out a little bit better. Good thing is this should level up our skills a bit to make us a little bit more competitive in tournaments. Man, I wish this game had... I think Kingdom Come Deliverance iterated on the combat a bit more and made it a bit more fun. Mountain Blade's combat is a bit too old now. A bit too dated and just not nearly as fun. Oh, we finally just whittled someone to death. We killed somebody with a 1 damage horse hit for momentum. You know, eventually you think I would get tired or they would get tired. Whew. Professionals, man. Look at these professionals go. You know what's weird is that if I hit a shield this many times, it would break in the game. But because I'm hitting their weapons, it doesn't mean anything. There we go. We got some... Well, we didn't kill him, but we got a level out of it at least. This would be nice time to have a bow, is all I have to say. And I think running into somebody with your horse should do more than 1 damage, right? This sword is really short, so... Back in Mountain Blade 1, Mountain Blade 1, I used to use a Bardic, the long axe to kill people while mounted. Not a big fan of swords while mounted, or even spears. I just don't use them very well. I'm not very good at the combat in the game, obviously. Come on, you fudgers. Whew. Oh, why? They're just blocking everything. I guess I could flee if I really wanted to. But I have a couple of wounded people on my team who aren't dead yet. I don't want them to... Maybe 1 wounded person. I don't want to lose them. Spent a lot of money on these fuckers. How is raising your axe in the air blocking me from stabbing you in the stomach just because it's directional versus directional. There we go. He was so intent on stabbing me that he forgot to block. Ooh, I got caught. Damn, mid-run, they even know how to get the right blocking area. All right, it's one more down. No, no, no. All right. Kind of baiting him a little bit. Seems like the more they sprint, the less they... auto block. Worked a couple times. If I kind of gallop or at slightly faster speed than they're running, they won't always block. It seems like. Oh, this is silly. My first fight in the game. It'll take me 25 minutes. All right, we're down to one left. Okay, I kind of figured it out now. There we go. As long as we run slightly faster than him. All right. Victory. It only cost me 20 minutes and all my men. Oh, boy. I get 3 prisoners out of that, and literally all of my men are dead. Okay, cool. Yeah, capacity exceeded. I wonder why. I wonder if it's because I lost literally all of my men. Maybe these Battanian volunteers are ass. I don't know. I usually don't recruit them. All right. Ooh, stay away. No. How much money do these guys want? Well, men, I'm going to try to keep you alive, so you just stay back here and do nothing, okay? I can't afford to be fighting every 2 frickin' steps. This is why it's important for you to have an entourage, because in this game, if you don't, the enemy will just kind of gang up on you everywhere you go. And half the time before you even see them, they will hurt you. Damn rock throwers, man. At least the rock throwers I can hit. They don't auto block. You stop hitting me with rocks. You're actually going to kill me eventually. Good lord, the accuracy on these people. Jeez. These guys shouldn't be looters. These guys should be professional soldiers. Yeah, and I definitely think it should matter where you hit. Like, obviously, blocking a direction is fine, but if I have a longer weapon that can stab you in the foot, I should still stab you in the foot, even if you're blocking the correct damage. That makes no sense to me. They hurt my horsey. My men are back there looking at me like I'm crazy. It's because I don't want to lose you guys. I need you temporarily, so we earn some money. You got to be a deterrent to enemies that want to hurt me. Even though right now you're useless. I wish they were archers at least. They could help me out. And these looters have some HP. One good thing is I'm gaining a lot of weapon skill levels. Bad thing is I don't have a lot of weapon attributes. So I might even be capped at my current weapon skill levels by now. I don't know. I'll have to look after this battle. Unlike in the... Well, no, I think the first game kind of had caps too. I can't remember. But it works differently because you have sort of a talent tree in this game versus the last one. All right. He just hit my horse. Ooh. Yeah, take that. Chamber blocked? What the hell does that mean? Dude, what is up with these guys and their HP? They're bloodied. Oh, I guess they blocked the spear in a certain way. All right, guys, are you ready to fight? I think I weakened them mostly. Surely my people will win against heavily wounded looters. Are you proud of yourselves? Good job. I'm proud of you. Let's see. Woodrunner becomes Falksman, but I need... These guys use a shield, right? Yeah, I probably need shielded units for now. All right, we got some food, we got some clothes, and we got a level. We need to up our pole arm. Oh, we definitely want maneuvering ability and pole arm. What do we got? Cavalry troops, probably not going to use cavalry a lot. So infantry is fine. Not too worried about all this. I'm actually going to put my attribute point in this so that my trade and in smithing will both be at level 4. So they can get pretty high. Without adding a bunch of extra focus points. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna die. I got denied entry to the castle. There's just an army of deserters waiting out. What the hell is this? Clean your lands. Good lord. All right. We got 16 men. We're just going to sell everything other than the food. It'll give us enough money to start our trade. Now, we want to look for things that have green coinage and sell them the places that they're going to be more expensive in. We see that this jewelry can sell at Marnath. We got rumors. We got some rumors. Because we did visit Marnath. But I'm kind of interested in going south into Landian lands. Because we have we have basically 5 cities really close together. So I kind of want to get my trading up there. Problem is, we don't know what's going to be expensive there, so I'm going to take something that looks relatively good value. Hardwood at 22 is pretty decent, and I see it sell for 40 to 50 from my previous runs. Grain at 14 is mid. Might be able to get 20 or something out of it. Beer 165 might be too expensive. Let's grab 2 beers. All right, and let's head down to Sargoti. One second before I do that. Check something real quick. Gotta check something. Gotta check something real quick. I did realize we also have 4 prisoners, so we should probably ransom them off, even though they don't get away from me. I really hate the beginning of Mountain Blade. I really do. Jeez. It's because these guys don't appear over time. They just instantly appear, and they're always better than you. And I really hate that. All right, so it looks like our hardwood paid off. We can sell for double the profit here. Grain, not as much. Beer, no. It doesn't look like, ooh, flax at 11. It's a pretty good deal. We're gonna pick up 10 flax and carry it with us. We're just checking the prices at all of these places and doing an initial price test. I forgot to sell the prisoners. We can do it here at Yakulin. All right. Okay, so grain here and flax here. That was actually good. That's a pretty good payout for those 2 things. Beer, not so much. We'll hang on to the beer. We paid 156 for the beer. We're gonna hang on to that. Oh, tools would be super expensive here. There just aren't any here. Okay. Clay. All right, this town is just really poor right now. I can see that. Okay. So let's see if we can go back and get some tools. But first, we've got a tournament. Tournaments can get you weapons and stuff, which right now we need money. So weapons means money. Oh, well, I might as well just give up here. I am terrible at 1v1ing. She just baited me. She won't let me get around her. I need to get around her because I'm going to be the one. Fucking A, man. That's the problem with not having high skills at all. You can kind of cheese it, but I needed to get it behind her so that she was the one killed by the other person so that I could do what she did to me and win the round. That was first round, though, so not too bad. Already. All right. Now, someone already picked up the. Tools. There are no tools here. Now it is saying, but I'm investing everything. It is saying that I can sell this linen as long as a linen caravan doesn't come through. I should be able to make a healthy profit off of this linen. Although I'm going to run it at the negative while I'm paying my troops. Yeah, okay. Made a pretty good profit off that. All right. That's good. We want to try and make sure we carry stuff. Between all of the areas. Our trade skill should level up pretty quickly, as long as we're buying and selling things at a profit. Oh, we just made a killing off of that. Oh my god, we almost doubled our money. Yeah, oil was killer. I don't know, we could buy some, 10 iron ore. But I'd also like to go buy your grain for food. I'm going to go down here and see if I can get the prices on Sharas. Oh, it looks like we got lucky and the iron ore actually sells here too. Oh, it's because they're out of everything here. What the hell happened to this place? Get olives cheaply here. I bet that will sell in the Botanian lands pretty well. Oh, we also have a tournament here. All right. And I'm the two-hander. Of course I am. Take that, horse. Yeah, take that, horse. Wait, that's not a horse. Take that, crossbowman. Yeah, take that. I just got ran over. Oh no. All right, I did 34 damage for you, buddy. Would you stop shooting me? There we go. That was probably what I should have done in the first place. I'll pick up his shield. Oh no, the yellow team. Oh, this is bad. I don't have a good enough skill to do the strafing one. Oh, wait. There's still a chance. No. Let me reload. Stop it. All right. Damn it. I cannot beat him in a melee. I've got like 3 HP. Oh, no, don't forfeit. Motherfucker. Oh, I qualified for the next stage. Okay, Taya the hyena fucked me up. Okay. Blocking from behind. I love that. Of course. My teammate lost. Yeah, you cannot win a 2v1 in this game. It's just not possible. Worthless. Oh well. Oh well, it happens. Okay, let's see. I think we did get a level up out of that, didn't we? We did. No real point in putting my skills in anything yet. Or we bought some olives at a pretty bad price, but that doesn't mean they won't sell well up in the Botanian lands. Just not the best. We also can afford to finish off our army as well. May as well while we have the money. Go to Sargot. And, oh no, not recruit troops. Trade. Let's see. So if I can find cheap grain, it looks like a lot of these places are hungry for grain right now. Tools were pretty expensive in Yakulan last time I was there. I'm going to bring some over and see what happens. And my olives are also my food, so I don't want to eat all my trade supply, but at the same time, Food is food. Look at this guy fucking sprinting. Villagers just cruising. It looks like we lucked out. They're not as expensive as they were, but still 6 times more expensive, 4 times more expensive than what I paid for them. So that's a good turn of profit there. You know what? Let's buy some oil. I really need to check the prices up in the Botanian lands, see what's going on. Grain looks like it's still good to sell down here for now until someone dumps off like 100 grain. Let's bring the pigs with us. It's a pretty good price for pigs. They sometimes can get up to like 100, so 100 a head. And we'll stop at Sargot, and then we'll head up to Pincanak. Pincanak. Yeah, look. So we just made a huge profit on these pigs. I'll take it. And the oil here is so expensive. Huge profit. What is going on? Ah, man, we're going to get out of poverty quick. I could bulk buy some silk. I could bulk buy some iron. Now, it's saying that the silk could be worth good money up in the north. So let's take a little bit of the silk and let's oh, you don't have any ponies. It's not very often that a city doesn't have the ponies you need. Maybe this village will. It's on the way up. No, they don't. Oh man, they expensive pigs there. All right, we should be relatively safe this time. And not expensive pigs here. Grain's a little expensive, even though this is a grain town. Make that make sense. Damn villagers charging too much for grain. I still haven't sold my prisoners. I should do that. It's not going to make me any money, but I should do that anyways. Lord Sister would be nice. Trade. Okay. Silk here isn't going to give me much. Yeah, buying a charger is great. Or not a charger, but I really want a Sumter horse. I need someone that's a pack horse. This could be a good personal horse, though. We got charge damage. Charge damage. Well, I mean, I end up running into him anyways. Maybe I'll be a little bit greedy. Sell off a little of the silk at a. But the olives we bought at 12. So selling off these olives is going to make a great profit, even with the horse. Grain's at 17. We're going to buy a little bit of this grain because I know we can get a little bit more out of it. Cheap clay. What else we got? Olives, that's what I just sold. Hogs at 42. It's a pretty good deal. Planks may not be a good deal. Pottery. Couple things of pottery. We don't want to lose our pants here. You'd think hardwood would be super cheap in the Botanian lands, seeing as they're surrounded by forests, but it looks like clay is more their thing. All right. Back down. We're going to go to Sargot. We're going to be running a little bit slow. Oh, actually not very slow at all. Wow, overburdened really doesn't do much, does it? Very surprising. Very surprising. All right. Let's see what we got here. Okay, we can offload the pottery here, or we could risk taking it. Clay is really good. 7 to 35. It's just I don't know. I don't know if I want to risk taking it over. And we were over capacity anyway. We got raw silk that we haven't dumped yet, but we can take it to Yakelin. Now, these tools could be a good deal if I make good money off of them again. They usually sell pretty well at Yakulin. Same thing with the iron ore. Okay. Let's see if the gamble pays off. We're actually making plenty of money, so we can take some risky investments. It looks like the tool gamble is going to pay off, even though, yeah, we basically flooded the market with tools. Same with silk. I'm going to save 10 of the silk because I'm going to go down to. Oh, wow. Iron is crazy expensive here. I'm going to go down to. Yeah, look at that. Jeez, oh, Pete. To Charas and see if the silk will sell better there. None of these people have pack horses. All right. Hog's too expensive. And linen's too expensive. And pottery is way too expensive. We could try the planks at this price and see if we get any profit. Clay, it's too expensive for clay. Cheese. Fish, grapes, olives. All right. Yeah, I made such a huge profit there that I got 4 skill points in trading. It's pretty crazy. 30% carrying capacity. Item prices are marked relative to the average price. That's nice. Minus 50 and then... Okay. Yeah, no, carrying capacity. Hell yeah. I was just worried about carrying capacity, so... Now, these guys sell horses, so at cheap prices. Yeah, look at this. I could probably make money off of horses, livestock, horses. I know the Destrier and the other place was selling for 7,700. So technically, you could make some profit there, but that's not worth it, honestly. But I do want a personal hunt charger, so with that, get us a better horse. I already bought myself a charger. What am I doing? Oh well. More money than sense right now. Okay, the silk is okay price. Blanks, I bought them for like 150, so selling them at this price is not too bad. Olives at 16 would be a good. I can still sell them for 50 plus. Really, 30 plus would be worth the walk. Saying salt is worth good here. Belt. That might be risky. I'm not sure if it's actually going to sell for that. Silver, pottery. I could look at equipment selling too. I think there's a penalty for equipment selling versus trade goods selling, though. All right, we could risk salt. It's a cheap commodity. We bring that up to Joculin, whatever you want to call it. I'm doing the Nordic J, although certainly not the only J. Joculin, it could be. Yeah, oh god, yeah, that was worth it. And even the felt was worth it. All right, we're going to head back east now. Olives at 14, always worth it. Even if I don't sell them, that's food. So I'll take it. Oil was selling good for me in the past, but oil can go up and down. It's one of the ones that the roaming caravans likes to pick up. Pigs at 48 is a really good deal. As you saw last time, we can easily double that if we find the right place. We just spent $3,000 there for our goods. We're going to head back up to Pincanic. Getting chased by some looters there. Okay, oil here actually would be a double profit, but the pigs, look. Down to about the last pig, we're making good profit. We're going to take the olives north. I'm also going to take the oil north, and we'll see what happens. It could be bad. I don't know. Could be bad. Doesn't really look like there's anything worth grabbing before I head north. Looks like we leveled up again. Trade and smithing are still good. What is scouting under? Yeah, I need to put some focus points in scouting. All right, then we head north. Now, we don't want to hit these mountain bandits. Jeez, they will mess me up. Ooh, someone's gathering an army. All right, the oil would have been fine where we were. It's about the same profit. In fact, I'd say we probably would have made a little bit more profit where we were. But the olives we bought relatively cheaply and made a good profit off of that. Grain at 13 is really good. Clay at 6 is really, really good. Let's see, date fruit, more of a aceri thing, so yeah, we dumped the price of oil here down to less than the average. Odds might be worth selling. Let's see. Iron is relatively cheap here. Clay is definitely cheap here. And of course, grain. Can I even have a caravan at this level, or will I need to push up to level 1? I can have a workshop. Ah. I might even need to be level 2. See, I don't have any rooms for a new party. Probably don't even have room for a new caravan. Well, if that happens, we'll have to build up our reputation. I don't know if you can do that without killing or doing quests. Oh yeah, those hides are definitely worth picking up. Grain at 7 means that we make a healthy profit off of that. Clay at 7 was a good idea. We can sell a couple of those. Now I'm going to start buying hardwood, not for the profit, but to use in smithing. So we can go to the smithy. We can't do any of these orders. That order would make some good money if we could. But we can basically level up. Now we're smithing. Slowly. Oh, so slowly. Do I get a higher learning rate if I boost this? Oh, I do. Okay. Didn't realize that. I just ate into some of our profits there, but it's okay. As you come into town, the merchant Gerda the Caravaner makes an offer. Local merchants are on edge waiting for an incoming caravan from Omor. If you claim that you found its wreckage looted by bandits, the price of goods would rise considerably. He offers to pay you 1,000 dinars in addition to whatever extra you can make by selling your wares. Ooh. I think I will. Thank you very much. It's free money. And an increase in prices. I bought that iron for so cheap. Oh, yeah. Yeah. And the clay? Oh. Oh, yes. Yes, sir, George. Getting oil for 210. Might be worth it. Wine. And pigs, definitely. All right, we're starting to be able to take much bigger risks, much bigger amounts of money at a time, which means we probably should do some combat soon so that we can at least have a good men to fight in case we get ambushed by something that's a little stronger than looters. All right, so the oil, perfect. Even at having the price, we just made all of our money back plus more. And wine, yeah. Oh my goodness. And the pigs, we could sell half of them. Tools are cheap here. Let's buy a couple. Beer is also really cheap here. Someone must have a brewery in town. Brewery. Workshop. Yeah, fighting these looters would actually be a good idea at this point because I do need to get leveled up, but they're the same speed as I am. Unless they stupidly walk into a corner, we'll be playing this game forever. I walked into a corner. Okay, well. No one says looters are intelligent. Oh, do I have a pony? Oh, that's me. I'm the pony. Although I have an extra charger, so I could technically make another
Attack!
cavalryman. Oh yeah, we move much quicker, much quicker. And throw your rocks at me, you little fudgers. I need to buy some better weapons too. Proper charging weapons and stuff. But I want to see first if I can get a caravan going, because if I can get a caravan going, that will cover most of my early... I won't have to worry about having money for paying my troops, basically. They don't make killer money, but they make enough money. Alright, we lost one unit. And, well, they didn't really have anything, but butter is nice food. Makes the men happy, makes me happy. Alright. Oh yeah, we bought these hogs at like 40. Profit from that. I can't remember. We bought the beer at like 50 something, right? Yeah. Yeah, the tools kind of didn't pay off, but it's okay. Oh, all of these are for packing. I thought just the Sumters were for some reason. All right. What do we got? Butter at 29. That is not cheap for iron ore. Oh, we got to take care of a bot. Hold on. This place isn't doing so well, I don't think. Can make a little bit of money on fish, but not a lot. I'm buying some more hardwood just so I can go and refine it. $78, $95, $60, and $85. It says I can do this, even though difficulty is how high? Ah. Can I actually make this? The client is satisfied. I made a little bit of money. Excellent. We'll go ahead and buy the rest of your hardwood. And we'll get iron ore from someplace that doesn't suck. Oh, I forgot I had prisoners again. I also need to recruit another troop. Do you have any products for say hardwood? Oh no. Grain at relatively cheap prices. Olives at good prices though. We don't complain at olives. Anything below 15 is usually a profit somewhere. All right. Tools we bought at like 150 something, so as long as we sell them past that, we're good. I just want to get them out. The fish, we're gonna make some good profit on. By good profit, I mean like 100 gold. I didn't mean to exit out. Grain is actually tanked in price here because a caravan must have brought a bunch of grain. They tend to do that. We'll buy some more hardwood for smithing. Let's see, what else? What else? Oil could be a good bet. Raw silk, we'll buy a couple just to do some price testing. And olives at 12 are always good. And we're going to enter the smithy. Yeah, we wouldn't be able to fill that anyway because it needs 4 wrought iron, but I just wanted to see. You can make good money off of. There's like a really easy craft that's worth 3,000, but it requires steel. But if you could beat some professional soldiers, deserters and stuff, you can get stuff that breaks down into steel. Don't be afraid to do that. We got the raw silk for like 50 something. It's not worth selling here. Neither's this. Yeah. That's okay. Yeah, the oil's not worth selling here. Someone's dumped some oil. Olives can be worth selling, but I'm not going to sell them. I'm going to take them up to Incanic. You have any iron ore? Someone bought out all your iron ore. Okay. But we'll take your hardwood for smithing. Refine. Some good looters here. Let's get them. They're slightly faster than me because of the prisoners. Ooh. All right. I'm gonna let these guys chill here for a second. I really should buy in some better weapons. Doesn't have to be expensive, but something that I can mow down these guys with. Boy, I love charging at full speed only to hit someone's stick. Boy, I need to work on my aim. Much better. I'm not a bastard. I know my father. They were my parents were merchants and smiths. And I want to live up to their name. Ooh, he turned around at the last second. I'm getting whittled down by these stupid rock throwers. 2 damage, 4 damage at a time. So annoying. Be nice to be able to one-shot these guys, but I need more skill and a better weapon. It's alright. We're getting polearm skill, which I do like polearms. I think I've whittled them down enough to attack with. Probably going to lose some people, but no more. Shouldn't be everybody, which is what I was afraid of, so that's why I held them back. Attack, men! Help me, please! These rocks are starting to hurt. Damn, I am starting to just wreck people now. And we're going to lose several people, but I mean, this is the hardest difficulty, so what can you expect? No mercy. But good news is that should get us some higher tier units quicker. All right, we got a couple of weapons. We should be able to break those down with some charcoal. Here at Pin Kennick. Over here, we should recruit some more people because we ended up losing a bunch. We got some archers. That's nice. Oh, we did level up. Polearm, riding skill. Should up that. Hmm. Yeah, our trading skills getting up there. Trade penalty reductions going. I mean, buying the olives at 12 always pays off every single time. Not a lot of money, but it always pays off. Ooh, iron at 83. Damn. Clay is always around 7, which is really nice. But we can sell some of this junk. Enter smithy, smelt. Ah, smelting gives our skill up. And we also need to wait. Your energy doesn't naturally regenerate. You have to wait to have your energy regenerate. For crafting, I mean, your stamina. Any orders that I could fulfill? See, it says I could fulfill it, but you need 3 steel. It would pay good money, too. You could almost fulfill it here, but you got to unlock that ability. Why did I even get the tier 4? You start with that? Crazy. All right, we got another tournament. Oh no, I'm the archer. Of course I am. Oh, well, I'm done with shooting my bow. Where am I? Take that. Boy, I was totally useless that one. Oh, it's a freaking... My skill is nowhere close to his level because... That's the problem. I don't have a shield with my low-ass fighting skills. It's just... It ain't gonna happen. Probably put a point up in vigor. Just so I can even get some of these skills. All right, use more efficient method of charcoal production that produces 3 from 2 units. Crude iron that produces 3 units of crude iron from 1 iron ore. I think we'll do that. Or hardwood's pretty easy to get. Speaking of, spend some money to get some hardwood. All right. Back down to Sargot. Might be time to branch out to some other directions. We made pretty good money. A couple of thousand more dinars, and we could get a caravan if it lets us. And 7 or 8,000 more, and we could get an actual workshop. Grain at 9 is really good. We have clay. I didn't buy any clay. I didn't buy clay at 7 because I'm stupid. Let's see here. Linen seems to have a profit potentially by a little bit. We don't know. Beer could have a profit, but the fact that there's so cheap here kind of makes me think that it's been selling pretty high price everywhere. Now, this place did have a lot of iron ore, and it's just totally gone. There's just totally no iron here. So we'll pay that, and we'll head over to Jacqueline. Let's see if we can make some money. Oh, well, we could finally offload this beer. On these grapes, too. Yeah, and the linen's a pretty good price. And I could really offload the hardwood, but we're going to keep the hardwood as a... That's our own personal... Oil was a good gambit early in the game, but it seems to have died in price. What else do we have here? It says olives at 12. Olives at 12 are always a good bet. Not for a lot of money, but even if it's just food, that's a really low price. So, do you have any iron ore? Seems like nobody has any iron ore. Yeah, pottery has also died in price. It seems like it's been made now. Let's buy a couple of hides. We're going to go down to Chiras. 1 second. Yeah. And while we're here, oh, those hides are worth basically double the price. So that was a good gamble. Nothing else was basically. Felt. Felt looks like it could be a good gamble. If I can get a decent price for it. Oil for this cheap is good to sell. And nobody has any iron. I'm just looking. I guess I could buy your cheap weapons. But speaking of weapons, I should probably buy sort of nice spear. The legendary pitchfork. I like that. I should roll out the blacksmithing hammer, huh? Hey, what does this do? Why does it say? Oh, it's a tool. I see. I see. So I could get a balanced spear that has a really nice reach. It's lighter. It has spear brace. Not sure what that is. You know what? Let's do it. Slowly but surely, we're going to get some better weapons. All right, so the felt did pay off. I'm going to sell half of it here. And save the other half, because it looks like I can get more money out of Jacqueline or even Pincanic. And we'll go up to Pincanic, see if we can sell this oil for a profit. Oh, you've got iron at 39 now? Yeah. I want all your iron. Not just for money. I need it. I need it. I needs it. Oh, you're still wanting that throwing axe. I can't even make steel. Calm down. We did get the smithing to 26, so Ooh. Smithing's gonna have some good stuff coming up. Tough choices. Do I want to be able to smelt the steel, or do I want to be able to make more money? Oh my god, the number of deserters. Oh yeah, that's like a full-ass army. Holy hell. Stay away from that. Ooh, yeah. I bought that felt for like 77. Olives at 12. It's always worth it. And iron ore at 30. We made most of our money back, even though we spent some of that money making our own stuff. So no complaints. No complaints. Wool, clay at 9. How's our food stores looking? 19 days worth. That's not bad. Get rid of this raw silk finally. I think we can just accept that the raw silk was a loss. We can accept that. It's okay. We can accept that. The raw silk, a loss. You don't win every one of them. It's not the point of being a trader. Can't win. Okay, oil's worth nothing here. We bought it for 106 or so. So we could still get profit off of it, but I think we hold on to it. I think we hold on to it. And I actually think that we move on to another town. Oh, merchants are savvy to most attempts to pass off most types of shoddy goods as top quality, but one of your Battanian clan warrior knows a few tricks that aren't the usual rogue's repertoire. He suggests buying a selection of spices from the market and sprinkling a bit of pomegranate rind in with the saffron, some cassia bark with the cinnamon, and a lead compound known as liturge, and with the pepper. A bit of lead could never hurt anyone. Yeah, right. Uh, You vaguely recall lead being poisonous. Yeah, whatever. I mean, it'll work out, right? Right? No one's ever died from lead poisoning, have they? All right, it's our first new city in a while. Wine here? Iron. Oh my god, iron. I'd like to keep the iron, but that's just way too good of a price for iron. What the hell? Oh, and your hardwood prices are magnificent, sir. Or your planks, but I don't think I'll find as much of a market for planks. Well. Run. Just had to use a lot of money to pay off some deserters who are, well, they're what you think. They desert the military. But they are soldiers still. Oh, good. I can get rid of this oil finally. All right. Iron ore at 56 is too expensive. We needed it around 20 to 30. We can make some good profit off of it. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything here I like. But then again, this is the same area. What if we come down here to the Western Empire? Oh my god. What the fuck? Ugh. Why is there a pack of 40 fucking deserters? All high level Volandian men sitting here. So dumb. All right, where was I? Man, iron ore at 132 here. That's so crazy. Hardwood going for almost double the price, but we've lost so much money. Great. Love losing so much money. This place isn't interesting. Let's go down to Ortesia. Well, we've got some looters there. Chance to get more. Oh, a bridge fight, huh?
Warriors! Make a line! Line up! Move! Hear me! Warrior, omen! Arrows! Line up! Move out! Infantry! Forward!
Ah, look at that. We got some infantry that have spears. Who knows how long they'll last.
Archers! Footmen! Shield wall now!
Oh, yes, we can kill with the spear in one hit. I like it. I don't think we lost anybody either. Nope. It's a market improvement over our normal. Yeah, I don't want any prisoners. It's fine. Ooh. Yeah, we can smelt it at least. And what? We can get an ability, another riding ability. Let's see, we got hit points to your mount, hit points to mount to your party, minus 50% becoming lame, daily loyalty to the governed settlement. I think I'll take this on the off chance that I actually end up owning a settlement. This seems better. I don't think I will, but I mean, who cares if my mount dies and becomes lame? I'll just buy a new one. I am a merchant extraordinaire. Sell some more of this. God, iron ore is a commodity. Holy shit. I just need to go buy some iron ore and bring it around. Wow, jewelry is dirt cheap here. Oh my god, I was seeing it for like 1,000 over to the west. Yeah, let's buy a few and see how that goes. And grain is also dirt cheap here. Okay. What we got? Orders for something I can actually make. But I don't have any energy. Doesn't give me any money, but reputation's nice. They didn't like it. Bad reputation. So sad. Oh, I think I could smelt something, didn't I? Ooh, I get 5 wrought iron out of that. Nice. We are very slowly getting... I hope that didn't say deserter when I walked out of town. We're very slowly getting our levels where they need to be. I need to find a town, a village that sells iron. Because that would be killer good. Maybe I should come and visit Kuyaz. See what they have. Maybe they got some cheap iron. Because I ran past several towns. We know that Sargot usually has relatively cheap iron. If we can find a place with some relatively cheap iron, I'm thinking we can make good money off of iron. Oh, damn, you sell jewelry even cheaper. You sell olives even cheaper than the north. I think that's the cheapest I've ever seen fish. Yeah, and of course, a place in the desert would buy hardwood. Pretty good price, so... that makes sense. Alright, nothing good here. So we'll head to Chiras and see what it has. 5% travel during nighttime? Yeah, I'll take that. Thank you very much. How is our clan looking? We need some more renown. Of course, I'd like to make like 7,000 more. Ooh, that's a good pool of looters.
Stay close. Footmen, hear me. On my flank. Onwards, everyone. Move.
Yeah, my game just all tabbed.
Get moving.
Because I don't know if my internet cut off for a second or something, but certainly acted that way.
Footmen.
All right, footmen. I want you guys in the shield wall formation again, please. That seemed to work last time pretty well. Really, does Hills not give the archers advantage on range? Come on, guys, start shooting. Well, I mean, now they're hidden, but... oh, we're starting to get some throwing axes, and... I'm gonna die because of a misplay on my part. My teammates are really good at not hitting me with those throwing spears or whatever they're using. Javelins. Ooh, we got a new level out of that. So we got to be able to defend ourselves to be the most powerful, renowned merchant and smith extraordinaire in all of Calradia. I love how my guys are not even doing anything. They're just standing there in their shield wall formation. just. I mean, all right. I mean, that works, I guess. Yeah, I mean, I'll take your well-made sickles, your farm tools. I was gonna go to Shiraz, but we're already here, so I might as well go to Sargo. Forgot. I can't tell if the Vlandians are supposed to be French or not, so I don't know how to pronounce any other names. Oh, I leveled up, so I got a point. Okay. Well, we want as much learning rate as possible, just because it's hard to level smithing compared to trading. Trading, you just trade. Smithing, you actually have to do work. Apparently, everybody and their mother does jewelry now. I mean, flax at 8 seems like a good deal, right? Linen at 100. Tools at 165. A cow. Yeah, it seems like the traders are starting to get around. I mean, hardwood selling. I do notice that they don't have any iron, so someone must be buying all the iron. Who is the village that is providing them with iron normally, I wonder? Because they have the cheapest iron I've ever seen. Oh, is that iron? Yes, it is. Might be worth it to pay a visit to a village. All right, well, we could almost double our money on the flax here. Crazy. Makes us literally no money, but it's almost double. Yeah, iron ore is so expensive. All right. So hear me out. We run up here to Rodoton. Yeah. I'm guessing Rodoton, yeah, it is a trade-bound settlement with Sargot. So the villagers run ore from their village here, which is why sometimes they don't have any ore because they get looted by looters. Yeah. Think about it.
Infantry! Wall, now! Arrows! Forward! To me! You heard it! Now move! Move out! Everyone! Women! Hear me!
Who's throwing axes? I don't have any. Shouldn't have any axe throwers.
Give them hell!
There we go. We're starting to get better at it. No. I don't have any horses so well. Oh, I've got a Botanian hero, you say? I'll take it. Iron at 40. Hear me out, though. Hear me out. Iron at 40 sounds like a lot, but hear me out. We were seeing it at 200 in the Central Western Empire. So I say we just take a quick lap, buy some cheap wood again. First we see what's that Pin Kennick. Yeah, Pin is what, right? Cheap clay as usual. Well, okay. I got some. Okay. We don't tell anybody. That's not. We don't tell them that's what we're doing. And we hope to hell we don't run into a bunch of deserters. We've actually been losing money for a while. We haven't. We were on a big track, but the market kind of equalized a bit. So. Okay, we can make 30 profit here. But that's not what we're after. We're after hardwood here. Because we can make good profit on hardwood. So let's buy some Sumpter horses. We might have too many horses. I know you get a penalty if you get too many horses, so based on our unit size. But hear me out. We have been 85. We're getting to a good spot. We were seeing some mega numbers down here in Lagita, Ortizia, Piaz, maybe Elmir's. Force bandits. That'd be a good challenge. Force bandits. The problem with force bandits compared to some of the other bandits is that the force bandit archers are just a nightmare. Or they used to be. I don't know. I haven't played in several years. Ooh, we're looking good. We're looking good. We can make some profit now, but we might just head to the south and see what we can find. Oh, oil is dirt cheap here. Olives are not. And they still have wood here, so let's head to Ortizia. Now, Ortizia has a silver mine. Interesting. I didn't realize they had a silver mine so close. All right. 92 on the iron ore. We could, we can just offload a couple of it, a little bit of it, make really good profit. We were buying at 40, so 45. So anything above 50 and we're making decent profit. And we're not really eating that much in the way of food. They've got wood here, so wood's okay. Let's stock up on some grain. Let's see. We'll hang on to the jewelry for now. We've never checked Yomaris. So let's go check there. It looks like Yomaris has a lot of horses and agriculture, but I don't see much in the way of industry. Yeah, it drops value quickly. Their demand isn't very high, but Still a victory. You know, with such a good agriculture, you'd think they'd have some pretty good prices on agricultural goods. This felt, I was buying felt at like 400. Look at the price of felt dying. Good lord, it needs to be more war. We need more war. No country for the afflicted. Okay, this is lepers, okay. Let's see. Yeah, let's just not get involved. We're not known here. People aren't giving us good prices anyways. So we'll just keep our nose out of it for now. Or we could always come back and burn the city to the ground later if we want to. So discretion is the better part of valor for now. Oh, yeah, buddy. Oh, we are making a killing on iron. Iron might be the way to go for now. I think we found iron and a bit of hardwood. Although we can also use hardwood, so I don't want to use all the hardwood. I mean, technically we can use iron. Technically we could use iron. But we can also get a lot of iron just by breaking down weapons. I don't know if it gives us hardwood, though. Maybe it does. Oh, I gotta go all the way up and around. Well, now would be a nice time to have the water DLC, I guess. Hey, you know what? Screw it. Let's go to Poros. And mountain bandits? Mountain bandits are not bad. Just generic bandits. They don't have any throwing axes. I think they might have javelins. Oh, perfect. Right. Shield wall formation, please. Really, I should do a circle formation around my archers. I didn't see they had two, but shield wall will work against these cavalry. Oh, he's got javelins. Stop it. Oh, don't hurt me. There, hurt your horse. How about that? Ooh, he hit me hard. Not gonna lie.
Run while you can. But then, charge!
Ow. I can't tell who they are or who my men are, so. Oh, I got them at full gallop. I win, bitch. All right. They didn't kill any of my men. They wounded a couple, but it's good. We will soon be an elite fighting force. Small, but elite. Good news is our polearm skill is coming along nicely. Our riding skill is coming along nicely. We're going to run out of the ability to level it up, though. All right. Yes, to Poros. I was going to say, screw it. We're going to take this iron anywhere and everywhere. I'm not even seeing an iron salesman anywhere out here. Here to the north. But it must. It's all right. Olives sell pretty good here, though. Too bad I don't have but one. That's a problem when you're wanting to sell something, isn't it? A lot of flax, pigs, so cheap price. We'll bring the pigs around and sell them too. And I was gonna smelt 2 weapons, but I don't have any energy, so I should wait a night. Just stay the night in town. Sell the prisoners too, I guess. Ooh, Imperial Caravan Guards. Yeah, you get a lot of materials. A lot of materials. What do you want? 2-handed mace? Yeah, it's not gonna happen. You want a dagger? You want a dagger with a longer blade, but guess what, buddy? I don't have a dagger with a longer blade, and I don't have iron. Oh, but I can make iron. Cool. So I could make iron. Just make the entire weapon longer. Does that work? No. I mean, he's not paying shit anyway, so I can make my own weapon. Let's see, what can we make? A one-handed axe. Oh, yeah. Okay. Good swing speed. Give it some sort of pommel on its haft. The pommel on the haft literally does nothing for this thing. We did it. We did it again. It learned us some patterns. You know what? We're gonna break them down after we take a nap. All right, that should be enough to break these down. And what? I mean, we're at 30 smithing. It's gonna take a while. We're starting to get more materials, but the problem is we don't need just materials. No. We need money. I forgot to sell off the junk. Yes, we need money. Iron's worth 80 here. Hardwood's worth a good amount. But we're still invested in this iron. We're going places. There's a hardwood area there. It looks like, is that a silver mine or a, yeah, it's a silver mine. There's an iron mine all the way to the east. Interesting. So really, a lot of these places should be pretty damn hungry for iron. I don't remember how much I bought this wine for, but I'm just going to sell it. I bought the pigs for like 40 something. Sell some of those. All right, we're just going to circle around the south here. Oh, looks like the Empire. Did the Empire always own that? That looks like a Asarai city, but huh. We're gonna come to Raza here. Ooh. Master archers. Okay, there's war here, so there's a lot of deserters. So deserters usually happen when like they can't pay their men or whatever. So look at that, it's a full 81 stack army of deserters. That's crazy. But that's also realistic. 71 here. Oh, pigs. Worth some money. Pigs are worth some money. Because this place is at war, it's probably not going to have any goods that are worth a damn. Yeah. Moving on. Yeah, this place being raided and burned to the ground. We're going to go to Hubyar next. I think there'd be some nice iron mines out here in the desert, but I guess not. 88 iron ore is pretty good. Make a little bit of profit. Hey, let's sell the pigs. What else you got? Olives at 13 is always a good price. And it's just good anyways. Beer at 37. Flax at 5 is worth picking up. You won't make much money, but you have a lot of opportunities. Yeah, they're selling iron here. I didn't see a Yakas there. Yeah, screw desert bandits. Desert bandits are all fucking light horsemen. You can't catch them even if you want to. Oh, we got a tournament going on here. I've never done a tournament in the desert area. And we're like, oh, for a million on tournaments, so maybe someday. God, this culture's like javelineers. Hit him, you fucker. I took advantage of that, didn't I? That doesn't happen very often. Oh, of course, I'm the archer of the group. You know what? Let's just pull out the axe and help this guy out. Let's get him. Oh, he shot me in the arm. Oh my god, I have no athletics. All right, buddy, where are we going? I'm following you. You're faster than me. Oh, he's shooting me. I beat up Quaheen. I don't know who that is. I should have picked up a shield. Or my athletics, yeah. I said athletics, didn't I? Yeah, take that, Farina. All right. Oh. Don't you spear me. Hey, blue. I'm killing. Okay, okay. We only have one more blue guy. I'm gonna kill your horse if you don't stop blocking. Didn't I kill Farina last time? Or in the last round? Or knock her out? Guess she's still advanced. Will you do something, partner? Thank you. Thank you. Again, please. Thank you. All right, now me and my partner. Ooh. Yeah. Waste all your javelins. Oh. All right, he's coming at me. Trying to hit him in the foot. We got a good hit on him. Like, come on, man. What's the point of kicking if he immediately gets to recover? I really don't understand the point of kicking if he gets to recover immediately. But again, this is on the highest difficulty, so he had way better melee skills than I did. So, I mean, it makes sense why I would lose. I deserve to lose. I mean, I'm making double my price back on flax here. Clay at 5 is pretty good. Olives, I bought them at 12. Ooh, that's a really good price. Hardwood, decent. Iron, good enough for one cell. What else you got? Clay at 5 is a good buy. We can sell it for double that pretty much anywhere. I've been stuck on this jewelry since I bought it for like fucking 270 or something. Every place in the world makes jewelry, apparently. My stream didn't stop, did it? No. Got a stream report as if my stream stopped, but Yeah, okay. All right, let's see what we got. Oh, baby. Yes. Now that is worth it.
Aye.
15,000 to start a caravan. Oh, I need a companion. There's no companions in this town, of course. Presumably, you want a companion that has high trade, too. I don't know how that works. Oh, we got another trade. Let's see. Double the relationship gain by resolved issues with artisans. Minus 15. Ooh. Ooh. Double the relationship resolved issues with merchants. Minus 15% price penalty while selling animals. Now, I think buying from villages works better with our OMG, buy as much iron as possible shtick that we're sticking with at the moment. Okay, who are you? You're merciful. You're calculating. That's good. Okay. You're a wanderer, huh? You're sturgeon.
Hey.
Yo, what up, homie? I don't really care. I'm sorry for your fate. I could use some of my company. Right, here you are. One of your men comes up to you excitedly. A peddler in the marketplace sold him a map to a treasure. Oh no. By a Canic sorcerer in a wadi near here. He wants a bit of time to check it out and promises you a fifth of share of anything he finds. You've heard tales of gold found in ancient tombs near here, but in this case, you'd give 100 to 1 odds that it leads to either a grave that was pillaged centuries ago or somebody's underground irrigation cistern. All right. Well, let's find it out. No one. Decrease morale, but increase reputation by being honest. Indulge him. 1% chance to earn 1,000 gold. 1%. Yeah. We'll lower morale. Just don't get your hopes up, buddy. It's all right. I believe in you, but you there. What are your skills? Oh, you have some trade ability as well as some smithing ability. So, you know what? How about we start you in a caravan out of Kasida? Going to cost basically all of my money. But we do have some overhead here. Can sell a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Caravan in town. Accept. Kara. There we go. And we have a caravan. If we look, you'll see that we have a caravan. Does she actually get a horse? I hope. Okay, yeah. With 30 men. And she'll go off trading. And hopefully she doesn't instantly die. Because if she does, I'm going to be sad and poor. And I think at some point you can upgrade the caravan to elite to have 50 guards. But 30 should be plenty for now. Yeah, see, we're earning money now daily. So we don't have to worry about losing money. We're earning a tiny bit of money daily. Just a teeny tiny bit of money. That is way better than losing money. God, iron ore 160. Oh, I got to do it again. And olives above 12, clay above 6, hardwood. Oh, we got plenty of money. And we can buy some grain for some food. Date fruits are cheap here, but I think they're cheap everywhere right now. Grain is really cheap here, but grain starts out at like 20 and then goes down to nothing once a few of the crops come in. So that doesn't really surprise me. All right, let's check the smithy. Everybody wants this throwing axe. Fair enough, but I just can't. I don't have the steel for it. Just don't have the steel for it, Bubby. Yeah, smelting is gonna get us a little bit of levels quicker than actually making it. Or refining is gonna get us money more than making it is. Another silver mine. There's silver mines everywhere. Why is iron so rare? Yeah, see, that's what I'm worried about. The deserters. If the deserters take her away, that's 15,000 dinars down the drain. Maybe I should have set her up over here in Vlandia, which doesn't have much going on in the way of war at the moment, it seems like. Well, we bought the hogs for 50. We sold them all for a profit. Good. And olives at 12, so I'll always find somewhere to sell it. Iron ore at 69 is not worth it. Velvet could be a good luxury to buy. But we will move on. We're going to go back to our home of iron after circling the globe. Guess I got to do quests for renown or something, huh? I get it from killing stuff, but I don't think killing looters is going to give me any renown that's worth a damn. Well, get your own tools. Ah, yes, my caravan made 2 gold yesterday. So fun. Oh, there's 20 going on in Sargot, too. All right, do you have the iron ore, or is it going to be in your town? Looks like you do not. Seems like trading isn't really going to do much for me anymore. That's okay. We got our caravan up. That was the first part. Part 2 is getting our smithing going so that we can continue it. But did I just skip out on the tournament? I did. Okay, whatever. Iron ore at 44. We're gonna buy every bit of it. Also iron up here too. Until this market kills itself, we are gonna exploit the hell out of it. Maybe I kill the market. I forgot I should sell some junk. Some wooden slings. Not gonna use any slings. Could use some armor. Just wearing fur. I'm wearing boots with the fur at the moment. Oh, but all this armor is expensive. Maybe I should just go out and kill some dudes. That's what we'll do. We'll just go out and kill some dudes. After we join the tournament. One day we will win a tournament. Oh, okay. Okay, I can deal with this. Kill these crossbowmen. Or miss entirely. Twice. 3 times. Alright, we got this. Alright, we don't got this. Alright, we were totally useless. We were absolutely useless, and I'm here for it. Is it just a one-on-one? Oh, I can't do this. Oh, I did this. Alright, I need this guy to get 1-on-2. Don't outrun me, you fudger. Teammate lost. That's not fair, man. When I do well, my teammates suck. When my teammates suck, I do well. Or when my teammates do well, I suck. I double spoke there. All right, let's see what you got. Let's see. Craftsmen like me require buy raw material from local merchants. Other side of the bargain is that they offer us reasonable prices, but they're not doing that. Let's see. 5 had... Oh. Nah, I can't do that because I'll lose reputation with the villages. And I can't lose reputation with the villages because... Oh, there's an iron ore salesman right here. I can't lose reputation with the villages because I'm currently using the villages for their iron ore. So it'd be kind of pointless for me to waste that. Buy products. Yeah, that's not a good price for iron ore. Yeah, you must not be very well, it doesn't say if it's good or not. All right, athletics. I want some movement speed. I need movement speed. All right, we have iron, so we should go out and sell our iron. And we should do some quests too. We've got to get our renown up. Like I said, I don't think the looters are going to give us much. Just charge at this point. It's just looters. Oh, what's this random hump? I like it. A couple of random hump. This is a nice map. Or lakeside. Mountains on one side. On both sides, really. Cool. Totally missed again. Didn't that time, though. Nor that time. Nor that time. I just straight up headshot him with a spear, and I didn't kill him. I knocked him unconscious. Ow. Oh, you're gonna retreat, huh? I don't think so, buddy. All right. We're gonna check Kuyaz real quick. Their iron prices, of course. Pole arms that can ignore 25. Oh, pole arms that can dismount, ignore resistance, 10% damage by infantry in your formation against cavalry. Pole arms ignore 30% knockback resistance on thrust attacks against footmen. Oh. I use my pole arms against footmen mostly. And iron prices are good as usual. Gotta love the iron. Believe in the iron. Iron is life. All right. I'm going to go ahead and save and end it there. I was a little late today, I know, but I got to get to bed. Oh, that was good fun. I'm glad I was able to play it this time and I didn't have any issues like I did last time. Maybe we'll check out the sailing update, but I hear really bad things about it right now. So I might hold off on that. Next time we play, we'll just do some more selling, not sailing. We will sell some more. We're trying to get our smithing up. So basically I need to make enough money to be able to power level smithing. And that might include fighting a bunch because fighting will give me weapons that I can just break down for free materials and smithing experience. So might be better that way. Again, we're going to try to keep it at 100 or excuse me, 50 or fewer men, maybe 75. I feel spicy, but I don't want a huge army. Anyways, thank you guys for joining me, and I can't wait to see you on the next one. Have a good evening. Bye now.